we will make this data as data. Use the read CSV file function, and the name of this data set is data.csv. And we use the structure to str to know the structure of this data set. If it is successful, when we run the script, we will get the data set and have 600 examples here, right? This is first step. And second step, we have to set a seed because we only have one data set. We want to divide it into two data sets. One is for training, the other for testing. So first of all, we have to know how is the total number of this data set. So we use the n row to know whether how much data in this data set. Of course, we will know this is 600 observation here, but we need to get a parameter, a variable to know what is the number. So then we will get a value about n. N is equal 600. Now we will make a sampling just like this. We use a sample. Remember, spell correctly. First is the total number of the sample pool. Then we use the round to prevent get the floating number. We want to get the integer. And in this part, we want to the 70% as a training data set. So we make this as an X index. Then we create a train data. And then use the data, which we want the X index here, and use the comma. And this part means all the colors we want, all the attributes we want. And the other part we want the test D is also like a data set, but we use the minus S index to get all the other data sets not in the training data set. Okay, so this data set will divide it into two parts, just like this. And we run here. Yeah. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I will give you extra point. Yeah. Then if you spell correctly and run the script, then we will get this. And your number must be the same as me. We can run it again and check, double check. Yeah, the same, because the seed is the same. So now we want to gather the library. Some of you asked me during the past week and told me there is something wrong in the library. I think maybe that is the problem of your R, because your R version is not newest. So please update it. Okay, we run it, and I think this will be fine. So it is R part. The library R part is for CART, C-A-R-T, CART algorithm. Okay, so we make a bank classification model for CART. So you use the R part, we use the R part, yeah. And then PEP means our target variable, right? Our dependent variable. And this means before this symbol, this is our target variable. And the others, we use the period to represent the other attributes here. Then we use a comma. So this is the first part. This part determines which is the dependent variable, which is the independent variable. And then the second part is what kind of data set, which data set will you choose? We will choose train D because we want to build the model here. Then the method means your target is a category, nominal variable, not continuous variable. So we use the class. Class means it's a category, okay? So we run here. Then if it's successful, we will have a model like this, right? Now we want to We want to plot it. So we need another package. We go to REPL. Library. And we use the REPL. This is another package. Okay, so it has to be fancy part block. Yeah. If you run this first, REPL first. Anything wrong? Plot. Have to make the model into this. Okay. R part. Spell wrong. One more time. Yeah. So we will get the model like this, right? But it's a big problem. You will see. We use the Asper or Zoom. We will see what attribute we use. ID, right? Is that correct? No, we don't want to use ID to determine whether the result of the decision, right? So this is a big problem in part. In cart algorithm, he will consider the attribute ID, so we want to remove it. So how to remove it? Do you remember? I think it's very important because you appear in your midterm exam. We want to remove this attribute. It's not likely we can just click and remove. So we have to use QR code to remove this attribute. How to do it? Yeah, we have to do it like this. We collect data again, but here we want to make data -1, but in the column, because before the comment it means the instance which instance you want to remove, but after the comment means which attribute you want to remove. -1 means you want to remove the first one, right? So we can run it again. Then we will find the total variable here is totally changed because the ID will remove. Yeah, 11, right? We can check it again. The ID is removed. So because the original data set removed the ID, and we have to rerun this part. Okay, everyone is only have 11 variable. Then we will rebuild the model and replot the diagram. So it's a new diagram here, right? Because the ID will be removed. Then we'll use the real attribute, which can tell us something about it. So it's still too small, right? You can use Asper, save as PDF, and put it as our part. Then we can see this more clearly, because it's a PDF file. So we can zoom in, okay? First is no, okay? Totally there are no. And if we use the income, smaller than some number, smaller than yes, and it will be no. And then use the children. It also will tell you the category of no and category of yes, okay? So you can know every branch is just two way. So I want you to do it now, at least this steps.